Keto Queen. It's Sunday and we're getting ready to eat. We're going to eat early today. I don't want to have a late dinner. I hope you guys are having a great day. Let me know what y'all's plans are for dinner later on today. We're eating an early dinner, late lunch. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get our vegetable plate prepped and ready and have it on the side ready to go in the oven and get to our main dish a little while later. Hey, Shannon, how are you? One of my favorite side dishes. Me and my husband both really enjoy this side dish, and that is a creamy Parmesan Brussels sprout. So the only thing I've done so far before I got on was to cook up some bacon. So I fried up little pieces of bacon. You can use as much or as little as you'd like. Bacon always makes this plate so good. So just as much as you want. What we did is we saved the bacon grease, about 2 tablespoons of bacon grease. I just added 2 tablespoons of butter, bacon and butter, to make one of my favorite side dishes, and that is Brussels sprouts. So I took a bag of like the fresh Brussels sprouts over in the produce section. I just cut them, clean them, cut them in half. And we're going to go ahead and add them into this bacon grease butter mix. You want to turn this down on, I don't know, medium high, medium low heat. We're going to cook the Brussels sprouts for about 6 minutes or so. Not to cook them all the way, but to, it's hot. Not to cook them all the way, but to cook them down a little soft before we add in the next ingredients. So this is another very simple dish, but one of my favorites. I love Parmesan or creamy Parmesan Brussels sprouts. What is one of your favorite vegetables? I'm curious what one of your favorite vegetables are to cook in your keto kitchens. All right, let's see. Hello, everyone. All right, what are y'all doing for dinner tonight? What are you prepping for this week if you're doing any kind of meal preps? I don't do a lot of meal preps because, number one, I like to come live with you guys. So if I prep all the stuff, I wouldn't actually be cooking for you. All right, we're going to do a little salt and pepper. So I'm making some Parmesan creamy Brussels sprouts, and then we're also going to do some fried steak and gravy. I've never made it before, so I'm really excited to try something new. We're doing a lot of new stuff this week. So I'm going to show you real fast how to make these Brussels sprouts, and I'm telling you they are so good. You're going to want to turn your oven on 375. We're going to do a little stovetop cooking, and then we're going to transfer it over to a baking dish. So I just got a round one. You can use a 9x13 or anything you want that can go into your oven. Shelly says one of her favorite vegetables is asparagus. I don't cook asparagus very often. I like asparagus. Hey, Johnny, how are you? Vanessa says she just cooked the cracked chicken. Her family loved it. I love the cracked chicken. So the cracked chicken that most people think about is the crock pot cracked chicken. But I don't like to use a crock pot, so we just did it a different style. It was very good. Hey, Amber Nanny, how are you? All right, guys, I see a lot of people jumping on. Let me know what y'all are planning for dinner tonight. We're cooking in my new kitchen. I can still call it a new kitchen, right? Absolutely love it. We're not finished. Still don't have any backsplash yet. We still have a lot of trim and things to do in the kitchen, but I love, love, love living in this new space. I love my new space. So, creamy Parmesan Brussels sprouts. We went ahead and took some bacon. I probably cooked 5 or 6 pieces. You can cook as much or as little as you want. The bacon really flavors the Brussels sprouts. It's absolutely delicious. So cook as much bacon as you want. I just kind of cut mine up in small pieces and put them in the skillet. And I saved about 2 tablespoons of the bacon grease because that bacon grease makes these Brussels sprouts taste so good. So about 2 tablespoons of the bacon grease, and I added 2 tablespoons of butter. And we're just going to flash fry or cook these Brussels sprouts just for about 6 or 7 minutes. Not to cook them all the way, but just to get them a little soft before we add the next ingredients. So you don't have to have a whole lot for this recipe, of course, because you guys know I don't like to cook with a lot of stuff. We have mozzarella cheese, we have Parmesan cheese, we have some heavy cream, we have garlic, Brussels sprouts, and bacon. So this is super, super easy. Christina says she's doing keto pizza, chicken and broccoli. That sounds really good. I haven't done any keto pizza in a while. We've only had the kitchen for about a week and a half. I guess 2 weeks. I don't know. I think I've only done, have I done 2 grocery hauls already? I think I've only had the kitchen 1 week. Time flies. All right, we just add a little salt and pepper to the bacon and butter, or bacon grease and butter. Just kind of cooking these Brussels sprouts for about 6 minutes or so. I forgot to turn my timer on, so we'll just have to wing it. I'm curious what you guys are doing and what questions you have for me about the challenge we talked about earlier. Hey, Holly, how are you? Hey, Mary. Yes, who has tried these Parmesan creamy Brussels sprouts before? Any of my current followers who have tried this recipe, it is so yummy. It's one of my favorite things to make. We're gonna do the Parmesan creamy Brussels sprouts and some fried steak and gravy later. Hey Sandra, how are you? So I'm gonna go ahead and get the vegetables ready, put them off to the side. My son's coming over for dinner. So I got both my kids here tonight. I'm super excited about that. Justin does not come over all the time, guys. It just breaks my heart. He moved out and he was coming to dinner at least 2 times a week, and then he just kind of flaked out on me. So I know he loves me. Now I know he loves my cooking. So I think he just loves his games more. But he's coming for dinner. So I want to get some things done so we can enjoy the back porch together when he gets here. Let me know what questions you have about keto low carb or keto nat drinks. We're talking about the challenge today. I definitely want to help everybody get to where they want to be before the holidays hit. And then we'll pick up and keep on trucking into 2021. I'm so glad this year is almost over. Even though it hasn't been absolutely horrible for me, it's been crazy and busy for work for sure. Vanessa says she has cooked it before and they love it. I'm so glad you do. We're thinking about something to cook tonight that we haven't had in a while. Of course, without a kitchen, we haven't had a lot of things in a while. But if you saw my grocery haul earlier, you can see what we're planning for the week. We got some pork steaks, fried steaks. We're going to do a chicken dish, a Tex-Mex chicken. I'm so excited about that. So we've got some new things on the menu for this week. I'm just stirring these up a little bit just so they don't completely brown and burn. You'll see how pretty they are. I love Brussels sprouts. I love them a lot of different ways. What is one of your favorite vegetables to cook? I'm curious, what is one of your go-to favorite vegetables? We do a lot of green beans, of course. As soon as my appliances are finished hooking up, I should have a microwave hopefully tomorrow. We will definitely be making my favorite broccoli cheese casserole. But I like to steam the broccoli before I start cooking it, so I'm waiting on my microwave so I can fix my favorite side dish, and that is my favorite. Hey Kathy, how are you? I see Sandra. There's lots of people on. Let me know what you are doing for dinner tonight, what your plans are for this evening. I know it's early, but we're getting started early today so we can enjoy the evening together and watch some movies with the kids. Linda's doing, she loves bacon wrapped asparagus. That sounds so good. Hey Adam, how are you? All right, Brussels sprouts. We have bacon grease from the bacon we cooked to go in this dish, and 2 tablespoons of butter and Brussels sprouts, cleaned and halved. And we're just cooking these for about 6 or 7 minutes until they get a little semi-cooked. Not all the way, because we're going to put them in the oven. And we're fixing to go ahead and start adding in our next ingredients. We have salt and pepper in there. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of garlic. I love garlic. You can do garlic powder if you want to, or you can do minced garlic. You can do garlic salt if you want to. I love garlic. So you don't want to put this in until you're about done with those 6 minutes, because you know it'll burn. So we're going to put a little bit. I say a little. What do y'all think a little is for me? I love garlic. Ooh, and that garlic juice too. It smells delicious already. All right, we're going to stir this up so the garlic don't burn. Super easy side dish. I will definitely be posting this for you in a few minutes in case y'all want to try it out tonight. Again, not very many ingredients. You need 1.5 cups of heavy cream. You need some garlic, whether that's salt or powder. You want your bag of Brussels sprouts. I like fresh. You can do whatever you like. Bacon and cheese. We're going to do mozzarella and Parmesan cheese. That's really all you need. Oh my gosh, these look good so far already. I've got my oven on 375. All right, next thing, we're going to be adding in 1.5 cups of heavy cream. So add that cream in. This is going to be the creamy part of the recipe. Creamy Parmesan Brussels sprouts. We're just going to cook this for a couple of minutes, maybe 2 or 3 minutes. It doesn't have to be super thick, but I do want to cook it down to get a little thick. You don't want it watery. I do not like adding xanthan gum. You guys know you can if you need to. If you want a really thick creamy sauce, you can add some xanthan gum or let this cook down for a good 5 minutes or so. All right. Hey, Angie, how are you? Sarah says she's back. Ooh, Kathy's having the zucchini ziti. I love that. Ooh, Adam is grilling steaks. Oh, steak last night for date night, and it was so good. Hey, Jessica, how are you? So what are you guys doing for dinner tonight, and what is one of your favorite vegetables? What is a go-to vegetable? Also, I know I have a lot of questions. Also, let me know if you have any questions about our challenge that we talked about earlier today. Hey, Amanda, how are you? So creamy Parmesan Brussels sprouts is what we're doing for dinner, along with fried steak and gravy. I'll come back in just a little while for that. I'm getting this together, halfway cooked, prepped and ready for the oven, and then we're gonna get all of our ingredients together for the fried steak since it's new and I've never tried it before. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. Here it goes, it's bubbling. All right, so we're gonna cook this down until I get a little thickness from the heavy cream. I've told you guys before I don't love xanthan gum, so I only use it when I absolutely have to. If you cook your heavy cream down, on low heat for a simmer, it does get a little, it's usually perfectly good for me. I don't like xanthan gum for that really thick stuff. All right. So far all we did was take some bacon. I cut up about 5 or 6 pieces and we fried some bacon. I'm gonna have to steal a little piece. We saved about 2 tablespoons of the bacon grease, and I added 2 tablespoons of butter. And then we started to cook down our Brussels sprouts. So 6 or 7 minutes on medium-high heat. We added some salt and pepper. And then after that, for about 6 or 7 minutes, we added some garlic. You can use as much or as little. You guys know I love garlic, so I use a pretty good bit of garlic in there. You can do minced garlic, garlic powder, garlic salt. I promise this is so awesome. We're going to cook this heavy cream down. That's what we added next, 1.5 cups of heavy cream. Now you can do less than that and cook it down really slow so you don't have to worry about waiting on it to thicken up. I went ahead and put in the whole 1.5 cups. So we're just cooking this down a little bit to get that creamy, get it a little thick, and then we're going to add that bacon in there. All right, after that bacon, we're gonna put it all together, get it all creamy and delicious. We're gonna pour it over into a bacon dish, and then we're gonna top it with the cheese. A 1/4 cup of parmesan and about 1/2 cup or 1/3 cup of mozzarella to put over the top, and then you put it in the oven just long enough for that cheese to melt, and it's good to go. So this is super easy and delicious. Jessica's doing meatloaf in the muffin tins with green beans. That is amazing, Jessica. That's my daughter's favorite. She loves the mini meatloaf muffins. Let's see. Love fried cabbage with bacon. Woo, yes, girlfriend. I love that. Is that Sulina? Is that how you say your name? That is beautiful. Give me some thumbs up if that's how you pronounce it, Sulina. That is so pretty. I love the spelling of it too. Hey, Micah, how are you? I'm so excited to see some friends on here. Let me know what questions you have for me today. I will be back in just a little bit with our fried steak. So we're just putting our vegetable together right now, and then we're going to get all of our ingredients together for the fried steak so I can enjoy my kids today. Both of my kids are coming home for dinner, and we're just going to enjoy the back porch and enjoy each other. So we're just cooking this down. It looks really yummy right now. Really yummy. Some creamy Parmesan Brussels sprouts. So again, xanthan gum is something you can use if you'd like to. I do not like the texture xanthan gum gives me when I make a thicker sauce. So I just like to cook it down a little bit to get a little bit thick, and then I just pour it in there and bake it. Hey Wanda, how are you? All right, I got my oven on 370. As soon as this cooks down just a couple more minutes, we're gonna add the bacon back in here. We're gonna pour it into our casserole dish. You can use any kind of casserole dish. If you want to cook faster, you can do a 9x13. My baby boy is here. I'm so excited. This is why I want to go ahead and start cooking, so when he got here, we can visit together. Hey, baby.
What's up?
I love you.
Love you too.
What's that?
Cooler.
What you bring cooler for?
Alcohol.
Oh, my Lord. He's lying, y'all. He's just messing with me. All right. Hey, Tanya. Okay, guys, let me know what's your favorite go-to vegetable. We do a lot of broccoli, green beans, Brussels sprouts, cabbage. We love vegetables in my house. When we eat carbs, that's where our carb source comes from are great vegetables. I know a lot of people who do keto or low carb, and they do a lot of like low carb box meals or candy bars, and there's nothing wrong with those things necessarily, but I love fresh, clean keto. To me, for me and my body, it's the best keto that I can do. But for sure, my carbs come from great vegetable sources. Jessica says she also made pumpkin cheesecake bars. That sounds awesome. Hey, Lori. So today I had originally planned to wake up and make us a little sweet treat. My friend Kim shared a cheesecake or a pumpkin cheesecake muffin recipe that sounds so super yummy and easy. But I'm really trying to work on getting these 20 pounds off that I've gained through quarantine. So I really know for me, sweet treats are not a great thing to have in the house right now. Also, I'm leaving town Saturday, so I'm gonna have sorry, sorry. My kids are ready to get off the phone. So I'm also leaving town Saturday, so I definitely don't need to have any extra sweets laying around the house this week before vacation either. Also, are any of my friends out there making plans for the keto reboot tonight? The keto reboot is this week. I can tell you I normally would start on a Sunday night, but myself, I'm actually waiting. I'm going to do my reboot on Thursday night, so I'll be fasting Friday and Saturday because I'll be in the car all day Saturday traveling. So I'm waiting until the end of the week so I can show you guys some awesome new recipes and then fast as we're traveling. Let's see. Hey Cheryl, how are you? Sarah, I don't know how to say that vegetable. I know somebody has told me about that before, but I don't know how to say it. You'll have to, I don't know, I wish I could hook you on here. Sarah, if you want to join me, I can actually join you to my live so you can explain to us what that is and how you cook it, because it sounds really good. I love new stuff. Hey Sonia, how are you? Sarah, if you want to join me, just put in the comments, hook me up, and I will put you on this live video. Hey, Cheryl, okay, see Sonia. Lori already said hello to. I will post the recipe to this side dish in just a few minutes. Oh my gosh, guys, this is really getting good. It's really getting creamy. This is all you have to do is just cook that heavy cream down. We did 1.5 cups, and you see how it's getting a little creamy, a little thicker. So yes, this is perfect. So what I'm going to do now is add in my bacon. We'll turn it down. Hung up on. All right, we're going to add the bacon. You can do as much or as little. I love bacon. And the bacon grease we already have in there where we cook those Brussels sprouts. So we already have the bacon flavor. I'm coming. They're knocking on the back window. I got to get off here. Hey, Alicia, how are you? All right, let's see. We're just adding in the bacon. Oh my gosh, this looks so super yummy, guys. Let me show you what it looks like in this. Fix, I'm moving on over to our casserole dish. Nicole says, I can't get over your new kitchen. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. All right, let me pour this over into my casserole dish now. Again, you can use a smaller or a bigger casserole dish, depends on how much you're cooking. I'm almost done, y'all. Let's come out. Don't come over here aggravating me. I ain't nobody worried about you. Whatever. Keep me on that back porch. All right, look how beautiful this dish is. I love colored vegetables. I love bacon. I love Brussels sprouts. Love Parmesan. I love mozzarella. Everything in this recipe is. Of course, I love garlic. Ooh, this is good. Now, for the finished thing, all we're gonna do is add a little bit of Parmesan on top.
You know how to get it out.
Hey, put some water in there, man. Fill it up wise, man.
Oh my
Fill up
goodness.
with water.
I don't know what I'm missing out there, but I know I need to get out there. All right. What are you doing?
I got something for you too to try.
Here, me?
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Hurry up. Get a
I'm
glass.
coming.
Bring a glass.
Okay.
Any kind of glass.
Oh, Lord. All right, Parmesan and mozzarella. Creamy Parmesan Brussels sprouts. I'm fixing to post the recipe to this. I normally would wait until after my plated dinner, but you guys might want to add this for your dinner side dish. Honey, don't aggravate. Please don't aggravate. I done hung up on you 3 times and told my friends you won't quit aggravating.
Yeah, but
I'm coming.
Justin's out here.
I know I'm coming.
But
Look,
our favorite son's out here.
our favorite son is outside,
favorite son's
and I'm coming.
Our favorite son.
So, Ricky, quit aggravating me. Okay, baby.
He brought me something.
He brought. Okay, Ricky, we get out of the kitchen probably.
You're tense.
You're making me tense.
Tense.
Oh my gosh.
Tense.
Sarah says her husband's a yeller too. Hey, buddy, how are you? Ow. Okay, so creamy Parmesan Brussels sprouts. My oven's on 375. I do apologize for all the craziness in my kitchen. That's my family. This is who we are, guys. So I can't apologize for who we are. They are insane and they love to drive me crazy. But they want me to get outside on the porch, and I'm excited to spend time with my kids. So this is the creamy Parmesan creamy Parmesan Brussels sprouts. I'm going to put them in the oven and go ahead and let them start cooking. I'll be back to you guys probably in the next 30, 45 minutes to get on our main dish idea, which is fried steaks with gravy. So I'm really, really excited. We're using cube steaks.
Come here.
Oh my, hang on, let me just say, let me tell them bye.
Look at your daughter with him.
Where?
She's in the pool.
Look, seriously.
She's fine.
Yes, she is.
Go get a picture.
Hang on.
Baby, I'm coming. Let me tell them bye and turn my
Look,
light
watch
off.
her, watch
I
her.
not see her.
Hang on, stay.
Oh my gosh.
I told you.
Oh my gosh. Y'all. Okay, I gotta go, y'all, because my kids are just crazy. I'll talk to you later. Bye.